My name is Kathleen Kreider. I work at Access Community Action Agency, and I am the Senior Director of Community Engagement and Resource Management. Access Community Action Agency serves the low-income population, individuals and families, and the community at large in the 28 towns that equal Windham and Tolland County. And we provide a variety of different programs in the categories called food security, housing, and pathways to jobs and other forms of success. People can access our products through a variety of different ways. First of all, learning about our products, whether that be the Food Pantry or any of the other things that we provide, you can start with our website. We are also fully launched on social media. So that's just information gathering. Most of our customers, regardless of the program that people are involved in, make an appointment, and that would be true of our Food Pantry as well. You can make an appointment by dialing either of our phone numbers in Danielson and Willimantic. The phone is answered, you make an appointment, and you come in and you meet with somebody who represents the program. So if you're coming into our Food Pantry, Roland or Christina would make an appointment for you in either the Willimantic or the Danielson office. You come in, you meet with them, you do an intake if you haven't before. If you're already a customer, you only do an intake once a year, and then you can shop.
Alright, my name is Roland Baez, and I am the Food Pantry Coordinator here at Access. Definitely just a lot of donations. We always appreciate anything, it could be snacks or just canned goods that you guys aren't using anymore. That'd probably be the biggest support, I think, just donations. We'll take anything. So we have the Connecticut Food Share gives us weekly. They give us about 2 to 3 pallets, so just produce, meat, and then whether it's chips or tuna, beans, rice, just stuff like that. And that's weekly, every Monday here in Willimantic, and then every Tuesday over in Danielson. The Food Share gives us the shipment. I would definitely say just when that person leaves with a cart full of food, just the look on their face, they're satisfied, and it makes you feel good coming into work every day that you get to just help people out every single day.
So products and services at Access are distributed to customers through essentially a customer relationship mechanism, right? So some of our programs are income driven, and so people do need to come in with paperwork that then qualifies them for the service that we're providing, and some of our services and products are not like that. The Food Pantry is one of the services that we provide that you do not need to show income verification, and so you literally show up at our Food Pantry with an appointment and shop for the food that you need. We also have a mobile Food Pantry program, and that's just what it sounds like. We have a van, it's filled with food, all the food that we have, fresh food, frozen foods, shelf-stable food, and that van is driven by our mobile coordinator, Manny Tavis, and Manny goes out into, I think it's about 15 or 16 food insecure communities and neighborhoods that have been identified, and there's a distribution site, and people show up for the food.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel Tavis, and I am the Food Pantry's Program Specialist at Access Community Action Agency. I first heard of Access several years ago. I had an unfortunate incident happen in my life, and so I needed help, and I ended up, due to that unfortunate incident, I had a mental breakdown and became homeless because of it. And some friends and family heard about the Access Agency's homeless shelter in Danielson and were able to get me registered. And so I went through their homeless shelter program, which consisted of a caseworker who was able to meet one-on-one with me once a week. And very quickly they started helping me get my life back together. I was able to get health insurance and food stamps, and through the health insurance I was able to get the medical care that I needed, And then once I started feeling better, I was able to start looking for work, and things just started getting better from day one. I think it was the second day that I was in the shelter, I was already meeting with a caseworker, setting goals, and looking to the future. For the first time in a long time, things were looking better. So it was maybe 3 months into that, into the staying at the homeless shelter, that I was able to find a temp job. And when that ended, I started looking for work again, and I was still currently in the shelter, but I had bought a vehicle, had car insurance, and everything was becoming more stable, slowly but surely. And I was on Indeed one day looking for jobs, and I noticed that Access Agency was looking to hire someone to run their mobile food pantry program. So I sent my resume to Kathleen, and she mentioned that the individual who had the position currently was taking some type of leave, and they didn't know if they would be returning or not. So she offered me a volunteering position. So I took it, and within just a few weeks, they hired me full-time to run the program. And I absolutely love working with people, and it was during my time at the shelter that I realized that what I had been missing, and that I really enjoyed helping people with their problems, and that it just made life much more meaningful to meet with people one-on-one, and day-to-day life became much more enthralling, you could say. And I was also, while I was at the shelter, I was volunteering at other places in the community, at food pantries, and things like that, and I started to build relationships, and just filled my free time with helping people. And so when the job position opened up with Access, I immediately jumped on it, and I'm just so grateful for all of the help and encouragement that they've given me. So our connection to local farmers is a bit limited because our funding is limited, and it usually requires us to buy produce. But from time to time, with partnering with Click and GROW Windham, in their partnerships with farmers, we are able to get excess produce from time to time, which is a huge benefit to us. And we're really looking to source our fresh produce from local farmers, because with the food banks, things are very unpredictable, and we can be left without at a moment's notice. And so we're looking to strengthen those partnerships.
So we work really hard to meet people right where they're at, take a look at where they're at. Like if it's paperwork that is required for the program, we work really hard to see who you are and to match you with the program that we have that best fills the gap in your life that you've identified. And you get to identify that gap. So the difference between food and shelter, you get to say which one of those two things is more important to you, and then we work to fill that gap.